I'm Zack, and I am 24 years old. I found out 7 years ago. I donated blood, and that was my way of getting my results. I was, I think, too scared to actually go and have an HIV test.
Zack, hi.
Yeah.
Come in. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks yourself.
Can we just count your pulse today?
The one, those pigment jigs that are in that, what is it called, the vibe in here?
Yeah, well,
those things break open easily, so I just threw them all into one life bottle.
That's okay. Can you remember missing any?
No.
Not at all. Okay.
The CD4 count was 88.
And your viruses were 78,000 viruses per ml of blood. Adherence is terribly important because the virus can change or mutate very easily, and if you don't have drug levels in your blood that are high all the time, that's when the virus can learn to work against the antiretrovirals, and they can stop working for you. Tell me about any other things you've been taking.
Nothing.
Specifically in terms of?
Nothing.
Substances? Nothing.
Substances, I haven't been doing drugs. I'm quite proud of myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly.
So
alcohol either.
You're clean?
Yeah.
Well, we always tell our patients, most of the substance abuse that I see is alcohol. It's very common. And we tell our patients there are two reasons. We know that the antiretrovirals can be toxic to your liver, and we know that alcohol is toxic to your liver. So we don't want to add two toxic things together to the liver. We want the liver to be healthy. Zack didn't have a problem with disclosure. He told a lot of people he was positive, so that luckily for him wasn't a problem. But he was very anxious and fairly depressed, but also not really very willing to acknowledge those feelings.
I would go out very irresponsibly, have unprotected sex, take drugs to the point that I wouldn't wake up. You lose track of the days. My whole life was one big party, and it became like a health hazard. My first drug ever, I started off with heroin, and in a matter of a week, I was almost addicted, and it was carrying on like that for about 3 months, and then I started doing normal rock and cocaine and ecstasy, and that was about it. And it didn't end, it just carried on and on and on, and I ruined my life. Well, when I started ARVs, it wasn't very easy. The clinic, they didn't want to give me the medication at first. They held it back, and they were convinced that I wasn't going to take it. So then I used to try and help them to realize that I'm gonna, and please give it to me, I'm sick. And anyway, so at that point my cell count was very low. My CD4 count I think was 84, 88 or something like that, I can't really remember, but anyway. And I had a viral load that was, I think, something like 78,000. I'm going clubbing. Yeah, I have a few drinks and socialise. I know how to control when I drink, and if I do use, as they call substance abuse, whatever, then I know how to control it. I don't get totally wasted. I can basically have fun just knowing that tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock again, I have to take my medication once again.
I think Zack has been coping absolutely amazingly since he started ARVs. I was very hesitant to start him, but in fact, Zack has managed incredibly well.
Being HIV positive has, in a lot of ways, it has actually opened doors for me, and it has also made me more wiser, more mature. And by coming out, and it's exactly the same as being gay, coming out of the closet is a major achievement.
Bengihlala nje always nje ngisetshwaleni. Kusho yonke lento yenzeke after ngiceda ukuluza umsebenzi ngoba ngisebenzela light master. Then kwaba umuntu nje ngihlala ngisetshwaleni nje isikhathi esiningi kube lento zama Monday to Monday. Indlela ebengiyiphila leyo nje. Ngadiagnosewa ngo-1998. Into mhlambe eyangenza ukuthi ngize ngiyo-testa mhlambe ukuthi benginalento yokugula njalo nje ngingasazitholi kahle ngoba ukuthi kancane nje ngiyagula kancane ngiyagula. Kwaze kwafika la ukuthi ngcono kufanele ukuthi ngiyotesta khona. And kuko lokho mhlambe ngithe nabaceda ukungidiagnose azange ngiwa-accept ama-results akhona. All along bengiloku nje ngala ukuthi I'm HIV positive. Kuze kwafika isikhathi la uthola ukuthi sengiba weak sengiqala ngiba nalezi zinto lezi njenge-peripheral neuropathy. Then ngaba nalento zama-seizures uthola ukuthi sengiba na this constant issues. Kwasho ukuthi kufanele ngibuyele futhi eJoburg Gen. Then kula ngafika eJoburg Gen ngathola ukuthi bathi nabathatha i-CD4 count yami bese yehle kakhulu i-CD4 count yami. Mhlambe yehla ukuthi azafika ku-37. Kwase kufika ukuthi fanele ngithatha ama-ARVs. And yonke lento yenzeke ama-ARVs ngiqale ukuwathatha last year ngo-September. And ngithe ngilo nguma-ARVs bengisaphuza full time. Then ngathi ngenza nama-test ngathola ukuthi ngiba nale problem ye-liver. Then kwaba ila ngale khona ukuthi ngathi ngine-problem e-serious. Uzangendlela right.
Uzangendlela right.
Ngiyaqonda.
Okay. Sinene nikwenza i-CD4 count?
Sengibhene ukuyithatha ngo-April.
April.
Yeah.
Okay, luyisini.
Ugcina it was 150.
Ndifundisa abantu ngama-ARVs ukuthi athathwa kanjani ama-ARVs and ukuthi kubalekile uba wathathe ngexesha elo bazobe bakubekele lona. And akumelanga umixe ama-ARVs notshwala because ngingakwenzela ama-problems. Most yamapilisi ametabolizwa kwi-liver and then nelento ne-alcohol iba ne-effect ye-liver. So uzophinde wenze nini futhi lento i-viral load ne-CD4?
Kufanele ngibuyele ngo-October futhi.
Ngibuyele ngo-October. Ngajabula uma ingabuyi ithi undetectable.
Yeah, kusho ukuthi nami into engihopa ukuthi kufanele yenzeke le. Because kakhulukazi nje ngifuna ukuzithola nje utshwala sengibiyeke altogether nje.
I'm proud of uGordon because now amapilisi wakhe sekawaphuza ngendlela eright, sekangubaba umntana omuhle and like uya progress a lot. Yonke into yakhe ihamba sharp nama viral load yakhe at least seyehla ngendlela right.
Anginalo uvalo ukuthi ngisazobuyela ngendlela ebengiphuza ngayo before. Lento ye-choice ukuthi if ngibuyela kufanele ngibe clear ukuthi ngizomisa ama-doses mhlambe kufanele ngiwathathe and leyo nto leyo ingaze ingiphozele i-drug resistance and if ngizoba ne-drug resistance kufanele ngibe aware yokuthi yini ezokwenzeka nge-life yami. So it's either you choose life or you choose death.